I just got done recording like I don't know, 20-30 minute long video. Computer crashed, lost all the footage, so that was pretty gnarly. So I hope that doesn't happen again. So I'm gonna bring in Cladle here. That did a whopping 0 damage. What was that? Was that hidden power rock? I don't know. I'm gonna go for Toxic though because I don't actually have Earthquake. I just now noticed my opponent's name is Keep It Sexy 23. What do you mean by that exactly? I actually have Ice Beam for Donphan, so that's gonna do a ton of damage. And they went for counter and they forfeited. Okay. I guess that's in a way sort of makes up for my computer crash. And that dude's rating was way too high. That had to have been a meme. Like it was about 1400 for Arcanine and Donphan. I don't know if this is the new meta, people. If it is, clobbering time. I promise you guys, when my computer crashed, I was fighting like the big 5 over and over and over again. I don't know what's happening here today. Go, Skarmory, do the thing that you always do, where you just kind of set up spikes and roar people out. And oh, would you look at that? This person, this human, I'm assuming it's not AI generated. Quen's die. They said, "Ayo, I love your videos." Well, assuming they're not trying to lure me into a false sense of hope, and I'm assuming they don't say that to everybody, I'm gonna assume for a third time, that's all I'm assuming, that they're not lying to me. So, thanks. I'm still gonna set up spikes though, even though you're a supporter of my. Oh, that, you know, I thought it would do a lot more damage than that. Yeah. Yeah, the old, the magnet dude, they show up sometimes. Trace amigos. Well, you know, I have a counter to the counter, which, wait a second. That's right. When I was recording that video, I forgot to mention that I'm obviously using a new team, if you couldn't tell. This is, okay, so the plan with this one is to basically just kill stuff, set up spikes, sand, whatever, get rid of spikes, and then have either Tyranitar or Suicune sweep. I know, it's such a genius level idea. I'm going to go into Cladle now, and I totally just remembered that my Cladle does not have any defense investment, but I'm going to do this anyway. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't think it would do that much damage, but that's okay, because now I can bring in Tyranitar, because it's obviously Choice Band that I've got left over. So I'm going to go for Dragon Dance. They have to switch. I have Taunt. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, because I'm getting deja vu. I don't know if I said it in the video that crashed that we'll never ever see, and it was gone in the Lost Century, kind of like in One Piece, or... Oh boy, you just had to ruin my day, huh? Well, ooh, yikes. Yeah, oh man, this is gonna be disgusting. This is a bit of a risky play. So I'm just gonna not do anything too insane right now and bring in. Yep, okay, it's a good thing I didn't. I was thinking I was very close to pulling the trigger on Taunt. Thank God I didn't. So we're gonna hit him with a Thunderbolt now. They have a nasty Snorlax. Disgusting. Even with that Magnet on Magneton, it's not gonna do that much damage. Who is good for Snorlax? I would imagine Bro is gonna be clicking Earthquake. Oh wait, but Snorlax could have immunity or thick fat, which actually kind of gives my Magneton an issue. That's okay. I'll just T-Wave, homeboy. They're gonna go for Body Slam. I'm gonna get paralyzed. Very, very sad days. But we got another Thunderbolt off. I'm gonna die to that. And I think I don't even want to risk homeboy switching out and going for rest somehow later, so I'm just gonna. I think that might have been a bit too much force, but I had to do it. You guys understand, don't you? I'm gonna bring in Cladle again, and they're gonna go for a look at that. Somebody made an oopsie poopsie, but it's funny because they don't know this, but my last Pokemon, Suicune. My team is in a lot of pain and agony versus Suicune. They could easily win, but they don't know it. They said frowny face, dude. They don't understand right now. They also don't even know that Claydol doesn't have Earthquake either. Looks like Xavier's gonna give me some problems right now. Wow. This is not good. The whole point was Tyranitar to kill everything. I don't think Tyranitar is actually gonna do anything right now, which is kind of sad. Okay, I'm gonna go for Ice Beam to just let this guy kill me, and then maybe I can bring in Dugtrio and Revenge Kill. Maybe I'll get a crit. Maybe I'll get a freeze. I don't really know what to do with my life right now, because if I send in Suicune, well, then they can just easily blow me up, and that would be really, really bad. Alright, they're gonna take me out. I personally would have went for the Meteor Mash, because you saw me use Ice Beam already. So you had a chance of at least raising your attack, even if you missed. But now, I'm the one that's about to get schooled. That Metagross, I'm not gonna be able to kill that thing with Dugtrio. And Meteor Mash is gonna ruin my life as well. And then I'm gonna get blown up. So therefore, maybe Suicune, because you know, there's a lot of words going through my head, and I just don't really feel like explaining it as per usual. I come to think about, you know what I could have done there? I could have just let somebody else die. That probably would have been a better idea. I'm gonna go for Surf in case they do something crazy right now. Or what? I don't know what he's gonna click, but you know, any of their moves will kill me. So if they Earthquake, they got a crit. I don't think that mattered though. So now it's up to Tyranitar, but we're kind of screwed obviously because they just win with Suicune. Like, even I would need a crit on this guy to win this battle, and even then Suicune just kills my I literally got a crit. Okay, well I still lose because Dugtrio, even if it gets a crit, it won't kill Suicune. I don't think it will. So I'm gonna try and flinch Homeboy over there. They went for Surf. Okay, never mind. If I get a crit with Dugtrio, it definitely will kill Suicune. So here we go. Here's the Earthquake. I did not get a crit, and Dugtrio drowned in the ocean. I want you guys to know that when my computer crashed, you gotta believe me, Scout's Honor, I was 2-0. So now I'm 2-1. You're just gonna have to believe me. So I have some faith in the team, not really a whole lot, but I'll give it another shot. This is exactly where I was in time when it died last time. Actually, at about 5 to 10 more minutes, and then it died. Ah, please. I don't know why it happened. Earlier today, the power went out, and then it shut off again. Luckily, I wasn't recording. And then I'm in the middle of recording, and then it dies again from just... I don't know. It died the way that Gond intended it to with the... I don't know. So it had to restart. It even dropped that... It was the blue screen with the sad face that my opponent actually dropped on me last fight. That's what it does. I see that too often. I don't know why. You have a Tyranitar. Okay. Ooh. That might be bad news. Is this thing gonna have Fire Blast? I better play it safe. I'm gonna run away now. It absolutely did. That was a very close call. I'm gonna try and get a Toxic on this guy. They have a Cloyster. I missed Toxic. Terrific. And Magneton should be able to outspeed this guy. I think it's safe to say they don't have a Skarmory if this is their Spiker. So we'll go for Thunderbolt here. They don't have a Dugtrio, but they do have Swampert. But to the butt. The reverse, you know, I have Hidden Power Grass. I don't know if it'll kill them. They are scouting me out. They knew I had it. I don't care. I'm still going to go for Thunder Wave and at least paralyze this guy in front of me. Fire Punch. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I knew it could have it. I knew it might do it. I didn't think it would kill me. So that's why I died there. Okay. Then in that case... Wow, this is gonna be a rough battle, huh? You guys, you have to believe me. I was doing good at one point in time. The Scout's Honor. You know what my sources are? Just trust me, bro. And as we all know, it doesn't get much more reliable than that on the internet. They went back into Tyranitar. I got a super game-changing crit, thank God. I don't know what this guy's doing. What you got? Ice Beam? They absolutely do. They got a crit. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. No, it can't go to Dugtrio because Ice Beam will kill. So I guess I'm gonna go to... No, it can't go to Tyranitar because he's got Break. So we're gonna go to Suicune. This is way earlier than I would have liked. Fire Blast did nothing. I'm gonna go for Calm Mind. They have Cloyster. Bro might in fact be clicking Boom. I don't know. I think they're gonna set up some... Oh, it's faster? Really? Oh yeah, it's definitely faster. Well, they could get up another layer of spikes and then blow me up. No, they just blew me up then. Huh. Well, that's bad. Well, Suicune's gonna die. So in other words, I'm gonna need a Tyranitar to kill everything in sight. And, wait. Whoa. Hold on. I might be okay. Because if I can get these spikes off the field, I can maybe miraculously bring in Suicune on the Swampert, outspeed it, go for rest, and live a happy life. Because my Suicune had, that Gengar just went for... I'm gonna assume that was Hidden Power Grass. I think if it was fighting, it would have infected more. Look, guys, I know this looks really bad, but trust me, bro. You gotta trust me. This team was doing good. So Fire Punch destroys me. Plato will die. Dugtrio. Alright, I think we're gonna lose this battle. We're probably gonna get... No, we're not gonna get 6-0'd. I already took out that Cloyster, I forgot. Oh, that is in Power Grass. Okay, well, I mean, that answered my question. We'll just, take out a personal loan and file for bankruptcy, whatever. I've seen a lot of billionaires on the news do this. Just start from ground zero, who cares? It's somebody else's problem, not mine. So now we're into battle 2 or 3, and we're definitely not 0-2, and well, I don't know what that guy wants to do, so I'm going to send in Claydol, kind of like last time, and then went for Break, sort of like last time, and I'm going to go for Toxic, and I'm not going to miss the incoming Cloyster, like last time, just to point that out. That happened last time, in case you weren't there for that last time. Start the timer, because I'm a billionaire. I've got, places to be, people to rob. I mean, I got to help out the people and provide value to society. So, I'm a busy man, so no pressure. By the way, I filed for bankruptcy. So, it's the oldest trick in the book, dude. My opponent's name is... Huh? Wait. I have a better... It's easier to read it right here than it... Okay, I was wrong. It's definitely not easier. Their name is... Seldanami? Is that like salami? I know a lot of my viewers are European, and I think salami is like a popular food, and some piece of land in that continent. Guys, I'm a billionaire. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me, bro. I know basically everything, and I'm smarter than everybody else on the planet. And if I'm ever wrong, well then, you guys are just gaslighting me, Spikes, alright, that should kill Skarmory, assuming you're not max PDEF and HP, which they're usually not. Which, I tried that on Skarmory. I found, yeah, it's probably not the best idea because you're just going to die anyway to Magneton, so who cares if you get up the extra layer of spikes. Because usually if they got Magneton, they got the Claydol to get the spikes off the field to enable the other teammates to sweep the team. What do I know? I'm a billionaire, right? So, Break is going to do a lot of damage, and they haven't even revealed if they have a fire move, so I'm going to go back to Claydol. I'm actually going to take my own advice. They do have Fire Blast, okay. That's like the same exact Tyranitar that I saw, like, well, probably longer than 30 seconds ago. It was probably like 90 seconds ago. Ugh, what the... Who did I just battle? These are like the same Pokemon, and I might be what the kids would call tripping, but I swear my last opponent had a shiny Gengar as well. Man, I think I am going crazy. I also think I should take off Refresh. It's not really working, like, ever. And, okay, well, hopefully they go for Ice Punch and not whatever. Okay, that's actually, way worse than I could have ever imagined, but I'll still go for Dragon Ants. At least I'll be super fast, and I'll be like Queen from One Piece. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm guessing none of you got that, but if you do, you get some. You got some street cred around here. This had to have been the same person. Didn't they have a Swampert? By the way, I can't do any damage to that guy. 604 attack isn't very useful when you got a base 50 ground type attack. But I suppose I actually could hold on to Tyranitar to switch it into the Gengar later. But I gotta deal with this Swampert first. And I can't get the spikes out here because of Gengar. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be petty, and I'm gonna put spikes on your side of the field now. We're gonna see how you like it, because I have the crab mentality. You know, I know all of us billionaires, we all say the abundance mentality. Yeah. What do you know? I actually lied about that too. It's just a way to scam people. You know. You want to have a nice Fire Blast miss, by the way. That's why I don't use that. You want to use Flamethrower like my modest Tyranitar on my other videos. Take notes, take notes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Brick Break. Huh. Yeah, that's that is going to be an issue. I thought I was playing 5D chess with my opponent just now, and then I ended up checkmating myself. So we're going to send in Claydol. I went for Break Break. And really kicking myself in the foot right now for not having Earthquake. That would be terrific right now. I'm going to go for... Wait, what have I revealed? Toxic Rapid Spin. Toxic. Don't go to Gengar, please. I swear I have Psychic. I'm a billionaire, man. I know what I'm doing. Oh, man. Don't go to Gengar. I want this Tyranitar to die. This thing is pretty threatening to my team. It can kill my Tyranitar, my Magneton, my Skarmory. I don't remember who the other two people are, but I'm sure it's going to get killed by the Tyranitar too. You know, now, while they're thinking, I'm going to go on a completely, and I mean completely, utterly useless segue rant. That's going to waste your time. It's not going to be of any practical use in your life. So I'm stealing this finite amount of time from you, and I'm not going to give it back. So the rant is, first time I ever saw Tyranitar, dude, you got to remember, I was a small, weak, feeble David, and I was watching Pokemon. I almost called it Silver. It's the Johto Journeys or whatever. And dude, that Tyranitar, okay, they took that long just to click Ice Beam. Thank God I didn't miss. That Tyrant, they have a Lumberry. That's cute. I'm just gonna do it again. Oh God, I hate you. Why did I not think of that? And not only that, but I totally lost my train of thought too. So now I'm gonna have to remember the story again. But I'm very, very bad at multitasking. Bro's also got Giga Drain. Goodbye, Tyranitar. Never mind, I survived because I got leftovers and I'm a very good player. And of course, I'm a billionaire, but I'm gonna die that turn. Whatever. It's the thought that counts. You got Willow Mist, Giga Drain. Honestly, I think Magneton, I should be able to kind of ruin something right now. And because I don't know what else Bro's got, I'm going to actually go for Thunder Wave first. And if they send in Swampert, we're going to hit him with the biggest surprise of the century, which is not Hidden Power Ice, not Hidden Power Fire for, you know, Fortress, or as the kids call him, Fori. I'm smelling an 0-3 right now. They have that thing, and its name is Celebi. No, that's a weird way to say Celebi, and I assure you that is something far, far more atrocious than Celebi. You know, I'm just going to hope that you don't have a fire type attack, and I'm going to bring in Skarmory. Ice Beam, that actually did quite a bit of damage. And I'm going to go for a taunt. Okay, well, they switched out. Well, okay, they brought in Tyranitar. So that would have been good if it was, you know, your average Dragon Dancing set. That one's not the average one, so I would have been way better off getting up another layer of spikes. So in other words, that was not a cash money turn. Alright, look, you forced my hand. I didn't want to have to do this until later on, but I'm bringing in the dog. What the dog doing? It's actually not a dog. Oh, going back to my useless stories when I was a kid. Who else here thought... Okay, Suicune, Raikou, Entei. What do you guys call those things? The 3 legendary blank. What goes in that blank? I know, you're all gonna say dogs. I said the same thing. No, they're actually beasts. And not only that, but did you know that they're actually big cats, which is literally the opposite of a dog? What the dog doing? No, it's actually what the cats are doing. I'm serious. That thing has calm mind! Oh, wow. That is, you make me sick. Thunderbolt. Well, don't worry, guys. I knew I saw this coming 25 turns ago, you know. I knew my opponent would obviously have Calm Mind, judging by their team. They literally said, okay. Hey, man, when I crit that Blissey right now, you're not going to be okaying anybody. I didn't get a crit, but it was worth a try. So Dugtrio's going to get obliterated. Oh, wait, hold on, guys. Who loads auto lose to Zard? Not me. I have an IQ of 5 million kajillion. You can't even count that, I noob. Yeah, we get it. Save some elo for the rest of us, man. We'll never get to your level. You know, even with that Spadef raise, I might be able to kill him with Magneton. Dang! And they went for... Oh, well, what happened with all your genius IQ? You could have just went for the softball. We're still gonna lose, but I'm glad that Blissey died. What's your rating anyway? Oh, it's 5 million. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually... Oh, it's lower than mine. Well, I mean, look, they're gonna beat me, but... You know, you don't have to attack my poor, frail little ego like that, man. I'm a little guy. I guess I'll just go for a Thunderbolt. I'll probably do a lot of damage. Break. Rest in peace to Magneton. And I think Ice Beam might kill that guy. I'm trying to, like, save Suicune for the end because I'm afraid of the pert dude back there having, whatever it's called, the thing with the roar, that one. Now, I could also just go for Rapid Spin now. Actually, that is what I'm going to do. I would prefer to go for Rapid Spin on this thing rather than kill with Ice Beam. And they knew it. This guy's on a Smurf account. They weren't kidding. They really do have a 5 million IQ. I can't believe I'm getting played like this. Well, I don't care. I'm still going to save Suicune for the very, very end because, nice Willow Miss. Excellent. Can we get a freeze? Freeze in the chat? No, F's in the chat instead. Okay, we'll get a crit freeze. Oh, they have, that's right, they have Giga Drain. So I don't care. I'm gonna literally die on this hill, guys. Wait a sec. Actually, since you're gonna be going for Giga Drain, this is my opportunity to send in my Skarmory to, you know, get up the spikes to help my Suicune and finish them off. So here go the spikes. I'm aware that they probably have they don't have Thunderbolt. Whoa, didn't see that coming. That was a bit of a plot twist there. We're gonna send in Claydol, Fire Blast. Yeah, I am gonna die the Ice Beam, but it was worth a shot. Maybe they could have missed Fire Blast, guys. Could have. I know I'm not as intelligent as that person, but it's a 15% accurate chance. When I was a kid, I beat Pokemon Stadium because I got a crit on that one final trainer's Tauros in my Jolteon, and there's a 30% accurate, or a 30% chance to miss. But I think if you land a crit with Thunder in Gen 1 with Jolteon, that's like I think it's like 15% chance. So it happens. It absolutely happens. So what we have to do now is bring in Skarmory, last-ditch effort, try to get up spikes. Who knows? I might even live that Fire Blast. I absolutely did not, but it was worth a shot. But at least now I don't have to worry about getting roared out. We have to go for... wait, can somebody come in and kill me right now? Possibly. I better go for... Wait... Do you think that Tyranitar has Thunderbolt? Oh, dear God, they might. They absolutely might. Fire, Ice... Oh, man. It could. I'm just going to risk it. What do I got to lose except the whole entire battle? Okay, so thankfully they did bring in Gengar, which is good because, you know, Giga Drain, Thunderbolt, whatever. They might not even have Thunderbolt because they brought in that Tyranitar on my Skarmory. So, but I'm not messing with Sasquatch. I'm going right for rest. I got taunted. Yikes. Yikes. Zoink, Scoob. That might be the whole battle, unless I end up getting... No, they do have Thunderbolt. Get a crit. Do something. No. We did get outplayed by Albert Einstein. I can't believe it. How did they... I guess it's true. Reincarnation is real. Damn. Oh, well. I mean, Einstein, I'm pretty sure... I don't really remember things too well, but in the movie, he did know homeboy Oppenheimer, and that guy was also pretty smart. So this guy is from the League of Geniuses. I wouldn't want to... I'm not squaring up with them. Imagine the League of Geniuses pulling up in your driveway. I mean, you just saw my 6 wonderful Pokemon get smoked, so... if I was you, I would flee. I know you can't flee a trainer battle. Oh, well, figure it out. It's 2025. Look it up on ChatGPT or something. Don't challenge these people. They're just better than you. What else do I have to say? Oh, yeah, can you, like this video or something and help a human out? I swear I'm not AI generated. I am actually talking into a mic. I'm aware it's not the best mic. We'll get a better mic sometime in the future. Don't ask me when. Don't ask me what kind. It'll probably happen. It might not happen. I might have lied. I think it'll happen. Make sure you comment on the video. Share it. If you have any friends, as we all know, I don't actually have any. So I won't hold it against you if you don't do it because, I don't want to be a hypocrite. And what was that last thing? Subscribe. Yes. That's the most important thing. If you subscribe to my channel, then absolutely nothing changes in the universe. Thanks. I'll see you later.